Bitcoin finally broke above 50k. Now the ultimate resistance to break is 53k in order to confirm the weekly higher high. If bulls fails, we will stay in the weekly range for the rest of the month. But bulls are attacking in full force, backed by the hype of a possible Bitcoin ETF. And this is the same reason why Bitcoin is on spotlight right now, while some halts are left in the dust. Bitcoin dominance is gaining traction, for now at least. This is Satoshi's Snack and welcome. My name is Marco from Mind the Chart, and every day I host this market wrap up. We are launching a social media app you don't want to miss, all about crypto. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, I suggest you to do so. And now let's check some charts and news. Bitcoin surpasses 50k as a return of the bulls. So Bitcoin is above 50k, which analysts consider a positive milestone following the last month action. Bitcoin has risen about 22% in the past week and has decoupled from the collapse in the global equities. Bitcoin has recently dissociated itself from a weak equity market, reviving speculation that cryptocurrency may begin to attract more demand as a safe haven or inflation hedging asset. Then we have a speculation of the US will soon approve a future-based exchange trader fund ETF of Bitcoin. Ethereum Layer 2 promises to reduce gas fees 100 to 200 times. So Starknet, an Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution using zero-knowledge rollup, will be launched in November. Tests show a 200% fold reduction in gas tariff for users. Shiba Inu inspired cryptocurrencies see prices hike after Musk's latest tweet. So crypto criminal Elon Musk tweeted a photo of a Shiba Inu puppy in front of a trunk of a Tesla. And Doge-inspired token increases on the tweet, but when analyzing the price action and the price gains, it's interesting to note that Dogecoin has fallen behind the army of Shiba Inu clone, and its clone. So now people are pointing more about around Shiba and meme coins than Dogecoin, maybe because Shiba is created and based by Ethereum, while Dogecoin was created and cloned by Litecoin and also Bitcoin. So maybe that's the main reason. People are showing more interest in something created on the Ethereum network. So Shiba Inu gained 51%. Then we have major Cardano updates, and ADA listed on Likely wallet for zero fees trading. Then Cardano and AID technological partnership. Then Mel collaborates with Tingo Network to launch a gold-backed stablecoins. And then we have Binance trading volume skyrocketed in September despite the regulation. So Binance, a leading cryptocurrency exchange, has seen a surge in its trading volume despite the global regulators announced crackdown on the company in some jurisdictions. So that's the news for today. Let's go back on Bitcoin now and let's see the price action on the weekly, because this is the most important range I'm watching. So the range, it goes from the bottom we had at 40k ish, and the top we had here the weekly lower high 53,000, which is actually the final level, the final boss. We have to cross, we have to destroy to go and retest 55k or 60k. We have a range of resistance here between 55k to 60k that it's a point. It's not that easy to break, because there are a lot of back and forth here with this price action in the previous price action. But still we are in this range. So first thing first, we must actually break this level 53k. So if we are going back on the weekly, we were on the daily time frame. Now if we're going back on the weekly, we see that we have two options here. Actually an higher high. So this is the scenario that was the last likely for me, but it is going through. So let's see an higher high and a retest of 56k, 55k if we break bullish with enough volume, if we don't do any kind of fake out or something. And that's the first scenario. Or we are going to be rejected from 53k and we stays in this tiny range on the weekly for the rest of November, which is still possible. I tell you that it's still possible, because bears now, they will try to short. If I actually was a bear, and now I am underwater, I know that, but if I wanted to save myself and try to do so, I will go with almighty power that I have here and start to short the heck of this 53k resistance, and try to put the price below inside the range. That's what I will do. I mean, but that's the common thought of all the bears here. They are fighting against this resistance. They want the price to stay in this range, so they can actually exit even, or maybe exit on the next higher low on the weekly. If you are a bull and you're not entered, I entered when the price got to the 200 EMA, so I'm actually selling my position. I think I'm gonna sell 15% of my position here, and I will let the core position swing until the possible all-time high whenever it comes. But if you are a bull and you're not entered here actually on the 200 EMA because you were too afraid, or I don't know why, and you did enter on the weekly higher low, well, you can do that. I'm not a fan actually of trading the breakouts, but if you want to trade the breakouts, you should do it in the right way. So just wait, put your order here, 53,500. Let's see if there is some actually baked with some volume here. But if you wanted to enter, just wait the breakout, and once you get your order, put your stop loss below the last low of the candle. So if the price managed to go up to 56, you can then move your stop loss below the next low of the candle, and so on and so forth. So once you will break the pattern of continuously higher lows on the candles, and the stair step pattern I will call, so every candle is putting an higher low compared to the previous one. Once this is broken, you exit your position. So that's a strategy you can use to play breakouts if you want to do that. Otherwise, if we are going to be rejected here, you can enter in the next daily higher lows compared to this one, 47,100, and put your stop loss below here, and then try to go with an higher high. But if you didn't enter here on the 200 EMA, I mean, I wouldn't enter here right now. I don't think it's a good idea, but that's what I think. So let's see now if we can manage to break this 53k, or we stays in a daily tiny range. I said yesterday I was giving 60% of a tiny range against 40% of breaking in all-time in a higher high. So that's still, I think it's possible, honestly. And regarding the monthly time frame, I still think it's possible, the monthly equilibrium, because if we are not going to break the higher high, still is possible the monthly equilibrium to shape until the end of the year. So let's see how it goes, but you never know. So my position is still long now, and what I will do now is keeping going with this core position swing, and I will take profit in the next take profit. Now I'm going to take profit 15% here. The next is going to be 56,000. I'm going to take another 15%, and then so on and so forth. I will leave actually 25% for the all-time high, because I entered here pretty much, so it's already a good goal for me, So that's all for today's, guys. And also, I'm sorry, before I forget, the Bitcoin dominance, actually this is the altcoin dominance broke bearish, and while the Bitcoin dominance broke bullish, the equilibrium, we were watching this descending triangle and ascending triangle on the dominance, Bitcoin dominance. So that means that Bitcoin has the spotlight, and maybe is going higher because of this hype of the ETF news that it will come, it might come, so we will know. But the fact that everyone is pointing on Bitcoin right now, the altcoins are actually laggard possible. So if we break 53k and we managed to break 53K, and then we are going sideways for a while, that means that possibly most of the altcoins will be laggards, so they will catch up later. But it's kind of a risk now to enter this place with the altcoins, because for instance ADA now is getting a daily equilibrium that it will break bullish or bearish according to the action of Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin breaks bullish and goes sideways, we can expect this equilibrium to break bullish as well and follow through. So we are seeing this pattern for a lot of altcoins. For instance, Ethereum has already broke the equilibrium bullish, but Ethereum Bitcoin is kind of a weak now, it's testing support. So what we can expect is if Bitcoin break bullish and goes sideways, maybe Ethereum Bitcoin will actually rebound here, and we will see a catch up on some of the altcoins. SELO now, Celo, is going for an equilibrium, so it's another play. It's another beautiful play here with the bottom fish of this level. And we have also AGLD going for an equilibrium here, that it might go back to this level, but still it might break bullish if Bitcoin breaks bullish and goes sideways. So we gotta keep an eye on these altcoins here, And also Umbrella Network as well. It has a nice pattern. If you scale down here with stop loss below 0.34, you might go for a lower high later on. So let's check and let's see tomorrow how this thing is shaped up, if we're going for an higher high, or actually if we're going for still a tiny range on the weekly time frame. On to the next one.